Hello friends, welcome to the new lessons at LaTeX. We have seen that all LaTeX files should begin by specifying the kind of document to be produced using the command document class. In today's lesson, we describe more options and more details about the document class. Different types of documents are there: articles, book, reports, letters, etc. Each of these categories has certain well accepted common features and specific features. In LaTeX, by using simple configurations, we can achieve these features. No need to mess up to remove page numbers from beginning pages, section numbering, etc. So let us see the ways to make out document more classy and structured. This is the basic syntax of document class. Some of the usual parameters in the document class options are the document size. It can be either 10 point, 11 point, 12 point, etc. In the last class, we have seen what are the different possible font size options, and the default size is 10 point. If we need the default size in the document, we need not set any font size option. So that will be in the default size 10 point. Coming to the second parameter, A4 paper. This is used to specify the paper size. This paper size is used to know the width and height of the paper used. Various options for selecting the paper size are given in this table. The longer dimension is the vertical one, that is the height of the page. So if we say A5 paper, the longer dimension is 21 inch, which means the length of the paper in A5 paper configuration is 21 inch. The default paper size is letter paper. Letter paper is the default size in a LaTeX document. Coming to page formats, there are options for setting the contents of each page in single column or in two columns. This is very useful when we send papers to different paper publishers. Different publishers accept papers in different formats. It can be either single column format or in two column format. We can specify that value in the option part of the document class by giving the parameter one column or two column. There is also options to specify whether the document will be finally printed on just one side of each paper or on both sides of the paper. So when you are printing your thesis and if you are planning to print the paper only in one side, so we can specify it as one side. If you want to print a book in two sides, you can specify two sides. So what happens here is the page number, the layout, everything will be managed automatically. Some more point to note with this configuration is that with the two side options, page numbers are printed on the right on odd numbered pages and on left on even numbered pages. So that when these printed back to back, the numbers are always on outside or for better visibility. There is also provisions in LaTeX for formatting the title, the name of the document, authors and so on. We will see all these things in a short while. The default is one side for article, report and letter and two side for book. Here you have an example. The document class is set with 12 point and we are giving the A4 paper configuration. One more parameter is given in the optional part, it is two column, which means the article is printed in two column format. See this is one page. Here the entire article is printed in two columns. The begin document command is this, and we are giving the heading philosophy using huge command. So it is in a large font size. See this, in the source document we simply typed the document in as usual way, but when we compile the document we can see the output is in two different columns. That is because of this particular parameter, 2 column. Apart from this, there are many other options are also available with document class. I request you to explore all these things using the materials we supplied along with this. Using document class command, we can decide the overall appearance of a document. So when we say 12 point, which means the entire document is typeset with 12 point. And when we say A4 paper, the entire document will be aligned for A4 configuration. If it is 2 column, the entire it is a kind of global setting. But there are situations where we have to make changes to specific pages. In that case, what we do? Here we have, in order to set individual style of pages, we have page styles environment. Page styles environment. This is the syntax for setting the page styles environment. The mandatory arguments for page styles environment are plain, empty, headings, and my headings. Let us see the characteristic features of each argument. When we say plain in page style, it means the page head is empty and the foot contains just the page number centered with respect to the width of the text. This is the default for the article class, which means if no page style is specified in the preamble, it will be in the plain format. Next is empty page style. Here both the head and footer are empty. In particular, no page numbers are printed. The third one is headings. This is the default for the book class. Please note that the default setting page style differ for different types of class. So, if we are specifying the document class as book instead of article or something letters, the default page style will be headings. The foot is empty and the head contains the page number and names of chapter, section or subsection depending upon the document class. And the last option is my heading. It is same as the headings style except that the section information in the head are not predetermined but to be given explicitly using the commands like mark right, mark both, etc. Now let us see an example with this. This is an article file. The paper configuration is A4. We are beginning the document. In the begin center, we are simply giving a huge font size, knowledge, and it is printed as it is. This is a single column format. By default, it will be printed as a single column document. Coming to another example. See, at the bottom of this page, you can see page number 1. I am making a slight change at the middle or in between two paragraphs. I am specifying this page style as empty. This page style as empty. What happens at the output? You cannot see the page number over here. So, the empty page number specifies both the head and foot are empty. No page numbers will be printed because this page style is given as empty over here. Likewise, we can use all the configurations as described just before. See another example as we discussed just before. In the page style, my heading. In this example, the page style environment is headings and I am giving a command mark both. And we are going to specify the text to appear on the head of every page like this, head of every page. It should be different for left and right pages. Please remember that our configuration is book format. See this, I am giving a mark both command where left head is specified by this argument. After mark both command, the left head is specified immediately after the mark both command and I am simply giving as left head. And for the right head, a message is given as right head. So this is the text to appear in the head on left hand pages and this is the message to be appeared on the right head pages. Please note that the mark both command is used with the two side option, with even numbered pages considered to be on the left and odd numbered pages on the right. This is first page, and let's see the second page. See this here, right top of the page, it is printed as left head, which is specified in the mark both command. Next portion is page numbering. In order to specify the style of page number, we can use the page numbering command in the preamble section of the document. So by using any options from these different possible options, we can set the page number style. When we say Arabic, it will give you Indo-Arabic numerals. If it is Roman lowercase, that will be Roman numerals, like you have alpha lowercase, alpha uppercase, etc. Now let us see the structure of a LaTeX page. This is an even page. Each page that LaTeX produces consists of not only the head and foot, but it also has a body part containing the actual text. In formatting the page, LaTeX uses the width and height of these parts of the page and various other lengths such as left and right margins. Here you can see left margins, then footer area, this is the body part, then there is header, all these things are there. The values of these lengths are set by the paper size options and the page format and style commands. So when we specify paper style in the document class, all these parameters will be set accordingly, and the space for header, body, footer and everything will be aligned automatically. As an example, this is an even page. Let's now see the structure of an odd page. See, this is an odd page. You can see top margin, head height, head shape, then odd side margin, etc. Why this odd margin and even margin are different? When we bind the book, this matters. It should be aligned in a proper way. See, in the odd page, you can see a margin note at this portion. Dear friends, in this class, we have seen different options available in the document class, different paper style formats, how you can individually configure the pages using page style commands, and what are the possible page styles like one column format, two column format, all these things. So this portion is very helpful for you while preparing your manuscript, your thesis, etc. Let us explore more options in the next class. Thank you.